There you go.
All right, perfect. Okay, everybody. Good evening. Oh my gosh, good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, Joanne's on too. I just saw Joanne pop on. Okay, Sean and Michelle and the One Person Big Difference family, let's give everybody a huge, massive love for September. All of the sale items, all of the 3-in-1s, all of the MVPs, all of the first-time customers, first-time consultants, first time sharing this beautiful gift with anybody, all the things. The most important thing in this business is never to forget to celebrate every action, right? Every single action that we're doing, all the people that we're sharing with. This is just so big. So congratulations. Welcome to the family. October is here, but September was absolutely incredible. So just give a round of applause to each of you. Just so incredibly beautiful. All right. In the chat, if you are so excited for it being Convention Week, put a 1 in the chat if you're excited, right? Then put a 2 in the chat if you're going to be there and we get to actually hug in person. I hope I can hug you. If I can't, you might have to say no right away because I'm a hugger. And number 3, who's ready to just take ownership and just feel the energy, go out and meet people, feel the fear and do it anyway, get connected, stay up, go into the hotel lobbies and ask questions of people. This is the time, you guys, to really just immerse and to stretch yourself and to have so much fun. And just to go back into your rooms as well and just let it soak in and embrace, like, this is real. This is real and it's my time and we're going to go out and impact in a big way. So, Sean, if you can maybe talk first as to what we need to make sure that we do on our subscriptions this month, that would be amazing.
All right. Yeah. So if I was you, here's what I would do is make sure at least one position that you get a subscription on as a consultant before the 5th, because that's the first subscription run. If I was you, I would add the Healthy Glow consultant stack. Okay. Now, I know we get questions on stacks versus packs. So a pack is what somebody that's enrolling as a consultant gets. A stack is something that you order on a monthly basis, and that can be a customer or a consultant. But this particular stack, the Healthy Glow consultant stack, is only available to consultants because it comes with an extra 10 of collagen to help you share and sample out the collagen to build your business. So that's why there's a Healthy Glow consultant stack. But you will be receiving something with that subscription that you're going to absolutely love for free. And it is worth, I believe, $60. This gift that you're going to receive if you have it on subscription in October. So it has to go out on the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, the 20th, or the 25th, and you will get that free gift from LifeVantage worth about $60.
It's a big deal, so make sure. And we have been asked if my husband has a position, if I have a position, if we have a business center, can we put him in all of those places? Yes, you may. Do you have to? No, you do not. But if you have all those positions and you want to, because you're like, I know I use all the collagen, I know I use all the Protandim Nerf too, and I want some extra of whatever they're given, you can put them into those different areas if you would like. So my heart to you guys is, again, we're reiterating this over and over, and I know it might be a little annoying because we keep saying it. It's consultant stack, Healthy Glow stack. You have to be logged into your replicated site. It's not just the Healthy Glow. It's not just the Healthy Glow. It's the consultant. I will be so sad if somebody gets the Healthy Glow and doesn't do the consultant and doesn't get this gift because they just didn't quite understand. So every conversation that you have with somebody, just make sure it's consultant stack, make sure it's that one. And it can be any of those days. Okay. any of those subscription dates. So thank you, Sean Poe. So convention, who here is in the Telegram group? We have a Telegram group for convention. If you are not in it, if somebody here is able to put the Telegram link in the chat while I'm speaking, that would be a super huge gift. That is going to be all the things convention, you guys. We've already put some things in there. If you're going to convention, make sure you're in there, because we're going to have some specific team events that are going to be going on there that you'll want to be able to connect with. We might be going over to this room, or we might go to this restaurant, or we might all be in the lobby at the Marriott. And oh my gosh, Steve Fife is there, or oh my goodness gracious, Erin Brockovich is in the lobby, you know, somewhere, and we just can message everybody and be like, let's go talk to Erin and get our picture with her. So those types of opportunities are big. So make sure you're in there. If you are not going to convention and you are like, I want to be a part of the energy. I know I'm not going to be there in person, but I don't want to miss out on the connectedness of everybody, the energy. I don't want to miss out on the specials that they're going to have. I don't want to miss out on any announcements that they're going to have. Yes, you can absolutely be in that group, and we would love for you to be in that group. We do not want you to miss out on anything. So make sure that you get into that Telegram group. Now, yes, that specific one is a chat group, you guys. So as we're getting there, maybe today, tomorrow, like keep it chill so we're not blowing up everybody's phones. But as we get to the event, while we're flying there, send us pictures where we want to see you. You got checked in. Oh, here's where the store is, you guys. Here's what's helpful. Walk down this hallway. You know, like the first person to maybe find where the store is. Go up this escalator, kind of help and guide everybody. Bring the energy. Here's what the sales are. Here's this and that. Oh, we're lining up. We're lining up in the morning. Here's where we're at. We're going to be connected. So make sure just to use that beautiful group. The majority of us are staying at the Marriott. Not everybody is there. It is a beautiful time for people to, you know, after events, they're in the lobby a lot, meeting, connecting. I know for a lot of us, those are some of our very favorite times of just being together and talking and connecting. As Tanya, if you saw, Tanya was so gracious. Like I said, she typed up a lot of this message for Telegram, and I edited and added and just did a couple other little things, but thank you for that. Make sure, you guys, that you bring comfortable shoes to walk in. There's lots of walking. I always throw an extra pair of flip-flops in my backpack, and then when we go on stage, I throw my heels on, and then when I go off stage, I take them right off again. But whatever you want, make sure that you bring like a sweater or a jacket. It might be really hot. You know, Texas is going to be hot, but many times they compensate for that, and inside it might be cool, right? So bring a jacket, bring extra Axio, bring a water bottle. They usually have water fountains to the side where you can go fill up your water bottle. All those snacks. Here is the deal. We are, and if you haven't done this yet, get with your team or get with anybody here. Get some reservations if you would like for the lunches, for the dinner. Reach out to your team or reach out to anybody and be like, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? And get that done. There'll also be many places that you can just grab and go. I personally pack so many snacks in my bag. I've got bars, I've got jerky, I've got lots of snacks because you just don't know. And I'm really wanting to take advantage of the time there and being there. So just bring a lot of snacks. Make sure you're going to be able to sign up for the next big event. Okay. So when you come there, we don't ever miss events, right? Right. We know that leaders are born at events. We're not going to miss the event. So when we're there, I'm giving you a hint right now. You may or may not be able to get the cheapest pricing for the next event, which is going to be in March at that event. The pricing will expire on Sunday. So when that event registration comes out, let's all commit that we're just going to get it done, check it off the list. We're not going to waste money. We're going to get the lowest price and make sure that that is done. I said snacks, check with your teams. Let's see. Anybody else here not in Telegram, in the Telegram group? I'm kind of going through all these different things. We've got all the times. There is a health, I want to make sure that this is clear. There is a health professional meeting on Saturday. And that does not have to just be doctors, nurses, or anything of that sort. So if you are a person that loves digging into science, you can go, and it will be early. It's at 7 in the morning, but I'm telling you, if you like that stuff, it's kind of like the most exciting thing ever. And again, it's about being connected and building relationships and doing all those things. I will tell you as well, we are so blessed. Saturday after the main event at 4:30, we're all meeting, and there's going to be through our entire organization. So let's see, Dr. Brett, Joanne, are you on the medical panel? There's different people. Joanne's going to be on the medical panel. So Dr. Brett Brimhall, Joanne Shear, there's going to be Dr. Melody Rodarty. I don't remember who all's on there, but we are having a medical panel. There's going to be recognition. There's going to be awesome things just for our organization. So if you love the science, you're going to hear a lot that day. So I want to set the expectations for convention in regards to science and doing, especially if it's your first event. So the first event, so if you haven't heard, there is going to be a new product released. Ding, ding, ding. So fun, so exciting. So there will be science presented, and it's going to be done beautifully. It's going to be awesome. And so when that's done, they'll have that portion of the science will be done. It will not be a huge talk about Protandim Nrf2 and collagen and the collagen study. We've done, those a lot already. But there will be, again, in the medical meeting. So if any of you are like, oh, I want more of that, in the medical meeting, there will be, and also on Saturday. So just so those expectations are there. Am I missing any questions? Okay, looking here to the side. What am I missing, Sean? Keep going.
Oh, you're good.
So many things. I'm going through my notes. Laters, what am I forgetting? Lunches and dinners, flexibility. Here's the thing, being flexible. There's going to be lines, right? We're going to be going into the store. We're going to have some lines. We're going to be lining up to get inside in the morning and in the afternoon. So we have grace, we have fun, we have flexibility. We smile and just have a good time and just embrace the awesome blessing of what we're having here, and just smile and, just go through it. One other thing, the store, things sell out fast at the store, especially, stuff like I've had this sweatshirt for years, but they sell out quick. So if you know that you're going to want some swag, or just even look at some, if you know that you want some of the daily wellness ginger that is sold out, there is a small amount that is going to be at convention. So if you are obsessed with it like I am, I would get there immediately and buy up as much as you want, because that is it. We talked to him today. I'm like, we need some more. They're like, that's it for now. So go there and get some of that. There will not be a store after Saturday after we present. So Sean and I are so blessed, and it's a huge responsibility and honor. We're going to be closing out. So right after the session is done on Saturday, there's no store. So don't think that you're going to go after the event to the store, okay? So make the store your first stop, get everything you need, bring it up to your room. There may or may not be some other specials that come up that you might have to go to the store later for. Maybe, but go and get the main things that you want. Is the store open Wednesday? I would have to look on the schedule. So. It does if you, no, okay. It doesn't sound like it. Opens 12:30 on Thursday is what someone just said. Okay. And if you guys go to your regular
separate information for the Pro 5 Summit, those of you that are going to that, I don't know if they'll have an opportunity for you guys, but officially it opens on Thursday at where did it go? 12:30 p.m. So 12:30 to 6 p.m. on Thursday. Yep. Pretty much all day on Friday, and then until 2:00 on Saturday.
Okay.
And here's the deal. There's a couple things that you're going to want to know. The LTO flavor of Daily Wellness, which is my favorite, the lemon ginger. is completely sold out online. However, they loaded some before they knew it was going to be sold out. They loaded some onto the truck of product that's headed to San Antonio. So know if that is one of your favorite flavors, get into the store as soon as it opens to purchase whatever that they have in stock there, because there is no more left at the warehouses. And then the LTO specials, do you want to go over that? Should I pull up those?
Yes, and that's kind of, we're really trying to ask corporate if we can talk about some things. So that's why we're kind of like going back and forth looking at our phones, because we're trying to tell them, yes, can we please just tell them these things? So yes, honey, go for it.
Okay, they've sent this first one out for sure in an email a couple weeks ago, so we can definitely talk about the True Pout.
Yep.
So all of the LTOs, and we've talked about the 2 flavors of Axio that are coming out, Orchard Pear and not candied apple, because they changed the name, green apple. Those 2 flavors, the green apple is a caffeinated, the decaf is going to be the Orchard Pear. That and this LTO True Pout, you can only get these products at the convention store in October. That's the only way to get it in October. Then in November, it's going to be available online for people to purchase, depending on if it's available, obviously, in your country or not. So Canada, it might be through the NFR site. But what I would do if I was you is get with your team, anybody that isn't going to the event, and see if they want either the LTO on the True Pout or the Axio LTOs in October. And if you're in that local area with them, you could purchase it for them and bring it back. But that's the only way that you're going to get the LTOs in October.
Amazing. I just got approval, Sean.
Nice. Because I was just going to flip the slides anyway. So okay, so the Orchard Pear, that LTO, we just talked about that. The official launch is not till November 2nd. So the only way to get this in October is going to be at the store. And I know that there's a ton of people, if you were around when we had the LTO on green apple, which at that point in time was called candied apple, that was one of the most popular flavors that were released as an LTO. So I can see that one being super, super popular at the store. So load up on that. And then here are some of the deals that you're going to see at the store. So when you spend $225 on product in one single purchase, so you can't go buy 150 and then go back and buy 75 in one purchase, you're going to get the free LifeVantage backpack that you see on the screen there. That is going to be, obviously limited supply, and typically they do run out. So if you are making larger purchases, again, I would get to the store as soon as possible, because there's amazing, amazing deals that they have, and they will run out of some of this stuff. So the backpack will probably run out of. And then if you buy both of the LTO Axio flavors, green apple, and then the Orchard Pear. I don't know why I always want to say orchid, but it's Orchard Pear. You can pick up a can of the decaf melon mint LTO for $1.
$1.
So every 2, you have to buy both. You can't buy 2 green apples and get it. You have to buy green apple and Orchard Pear. And for $1 extra, you can get watermelon mint, which is $55. So that's awesome. And then also the AM PM reset system, the Rise and Rest. If you get that, then you can get a bottle of the D3 for $1. Okay, so those are some killer deals. I would imagine they have a ton of the D3. However, I wouldn't count on it. And then also the watermelon mint. I know that they're very limited in how much watermelon mint is left. So they had to pull back anybody that had it on subscription and leave those ready to be sent. But they're bringing the rest of the inventory to the event. So that will sell out. And again, if you're not going to the event, which please do if you can at all, go to these events, they matter. But if you can't, and there's somebody in your local area going, I would ask them, hey, get me X, Y, and Z. And if they won't, Michelle will. Just kidding. Okay.
No,
And then,
for real. Let your people know on those last deals, because those are incredible deals. And unfortunately, if you're not there, you're not going to get all of that. Go ahead, Sean, what were you going to say?
no, this is the same thing, just recapping what was on that last slide. The accent flavors, you have to buy both again, and then watermelon mint's $1, AM PM, the Rise Rest, that gets you the D3 for $1, and then the True Pout Lip Duo, which that's one of the few products that we have not tested. They and didn't send it to us. So
amazing. Oh, yep. Okay. So there was one more thing on there to stand by with, you guys. So it's going to be very, very exciting when that is released. All promotions are stackable. Thank you, Shauna, for mentioning the River Walk Roundup party. So Friday night, LifeVantage puts on the most incredible parties. We've been so fortunate with LifeVantage to go to San Antonio before, and it is beautiful. It is fun. The River Walk is special. It is just so unique and so special. The dress is Western. Why not get a little fun and do some Western? Why not? I know it might be uncomfortable and weird, but it might be kind of super duper fun. Now, do you have to? Of course not. We want you to be so darn comfortable, who you are and all that, but it is fun dress up. So get some food and do all those things like Shauna had said. Let's see. I'm trying to look at questions. Good idea. They're having a picnic. That's super cool. Felt like there was one other thing. Anything else? Incredible leaders that know all these extra little things. Comfy shoes. Yes, yes, yes.
Sean and Michelle, people
Yes.
can pick up packages for each other. I know I'm picking it all up for my team, so they don't have to stand in line. They can go right to shopping because they're international. They're coming from everywhere. So just picking up as a group for them will be easy. And then I have goodie bags for all of them when they come, and we can meet with each other. So that will be a tip for you guys as well. If you have 5 or 6 or 10 people in your team, pick up all their registration for them.
Thank you for that. Did you guys get that? Yeah, that is so helpful, and it saves time, and it's just, right, we're here to serve, right? We want to help serve and love on and make the best experience we can for our team. Thank you so much. That was huge. Stay hydrated. Yes. Carrie was asking if somebody's picking up product for you at convention. If you're not there, does the product count towards your own SV? We are not sure how that's going to work or not. We did speak to some of the leaders today. So if somebody's picking up product for you and you're not going to convention, give them your consultant ID and hopefully it will. They'll try just to go and shop and give them the consultant ID. I don't know if that'll work or if it'll have to go, and they might have to literally scan the our consultant badge. So no promises. I'm not sure, but give whoever is buying for you your ID ahead of time, and they'll see if they can have it happen, but no promises. Anybody else, Sean, anything else on that?
Nope.
Okay.
Not on that, but Michelle, I will share with you my favorite tip that I ever got for going to conventions is meet other people, like meet other teams, meet other people, try to find people that are maybe the same rank with you, or just I've met referring, whatever you want to call it, accountability partners. That's my favorite thing to do is meet people, hear their stories, get their contact information, and you can fill your third-party validation contact list as well with that. Just meet new people.
Yes. Thank you. Shauna Loggy, will you unmute real quick? I know at our first event, I was like trying to introduce and she was like, she was trying to figure out why I was doing this. Maybe, share your own personal story.
Sure, and I was nodding my head as you were talking there, Melissa, because that was part of what I was going to say as well. That when I first started 2.5 years ago, Michelle, would always talk about events, and I'm like, okay, because I totally respected her. I'm like, okay, I will sign up for this event, and it was global, and it was just a few weeks after I had signed on. And I noticed that every time we went anywhere or she introduced me to anybody before this event, she'd always say, this is Shauna Loggy, and she's going to global. That always followed my name. And I finally got the hit. I was like, hey, why does she keep saying this is Shauna Loggy and she's going to global? So then I realized how important these events were. And then I went and discovered it for myself. And like Melissa, there's nothing like being surrounded with people that are like-minded and that want to see you grow. And, meeting those people in person, we're on these Zooms and it's wonderful to see people's faces, but I can tell you nothing compares to being in an event with these faces and then saying, oh my gosh, I'm used to seeing you in Zoom, but here you are. And then you get to have that conversation. And then in addition, we get to get on our, like our Vitality Living or the different groups have testimonial pages. And that's absolutely wonderful. But there again, to be there in person and to hear people's stories and to feel it, to see their eyes, to hear it in their voice, and you hear that story after story because we know how amazing these products are. So the stories are countless, and you just leave there so I don't know, just feeling in awe almost. So yeah, I love events.
Yay! Thank you so much. Yes, Marisa.
I would also say, we're all building, many of us are building on social media, and this is a beautiful opportunity to, sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
Yep, there you are.
This is a beautiful opportunity to, when you're connecting with people and you hear their story compliantly, get a quick little, short audio or video testimony so that you have it and put it in your little library, your social media library, so that you can share with your teams. I actually have a little microphone. You can buy them for like $20 on Amazon that really gives them clear. It pops right into your phone, and then the microphone clips right on the little lapel, and you can get really clear audio.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's such a great idea. Post the microphone. We need to know the microphone to buy. That I will tell you guys, meeting people, realizing that it's real, looking at them eyeball to eyeball is so impactful. So like Melissa, Shauna, Marisa said, get to know people, ask their questions, what their story is, find out where they're from. I'm telling you, like Melissa said, you're going to fill your third party, your ITT bucket up, because there's going to be a single mom that needs to hear the story, a dad that, it's working too hard, a grandma and a grandpa that want to take their kids on a big trip. Like there's just so many stories. And so in your notes, in your phone, so I always put like the name, and then the notes, I'll put like LV, and then I'll write like a little note next to it so that I can find them easy. I'll be like, oh, what was that person's name again? So I'll put something about them so it's easy to search. Your best friends in life many times are going to come from these events. It's really, really beautiful. And I love what Amy Dippold said. It's not hype, it's deep and real. So thankful for this time to connect. So if it's going to be
and
your
I'll add
birthday-
on that, Michelle, real quick.
Yep.
Let me add on that the time after the events, especially at the hotels, in the lobbies, in the restaurant bar areas where people are hanging out, like that's the opportunity really there, especially for some of the higher level leaders at the event. If you can get 5 minutes of their time at places like that, they're pulled in so many different directions that might be the one opportunity. So if you're spending, 2 hours up in your room right after the event because you're a little bit drained, I would just suggest rethinking that and just planning on going all in for this to really maximize the time that could be possible for you and the opportunities that could pop up, because that truly is how we got to know people like Brandon and Lynette and Fred Graves. And I mean, countless people outside of our organization, was just because we were standing somewhere and not in our rooms after the event hours.
It's how we got our first conversations with Aaron Brockovich, right? I mean, these people, they're not hiding, they're there, and it is fun. And when the leaders and different people that you've seen on social media, or you've seen on a Zoom, like Shauna was saying, you see them, people want to be there and they want to help you and they want to grow. And so those are definitely the times. Just, you'll get sleep on the flight home. Sleep on the flight home, because you're going to be so excited the next day. It's the whole Protandim will help you sleep at night and Life Advantage keep you awake. Just live on it. You guys, do your best to get as close to the front for seats. Energy is real. Try to get as close as possible with the team as possible. Let's all communicate. But that energy up front, in the back, there's people walking around, there's bathroom, there's doors, there's different things going on. Get to the front where the energy is. Your time and your energy is so important. I know we're at 8 o'clock. I want to be respectful of times. Yes, look in the chat here. Do everything to recenter those high performance habits. Yes. Dan, I think you're going to have to get into that group every day and get our energy high for us. I think that'll be good for us. Okay, are there any other questions? We're excited for our Texas team, right? We've got Crossline Cousins in here. We've got our Texas team. I see them down below. We're so excited to come to your world, and Sean and I are going to be there in December. So we're so excited for that. But we just ask questions, lean in. It's like Amy said, it's not hype, it's real.
One last thing that I would suggest as well too is plan now for the event that's going to happen for when you return as an opportunity meeting. Set it up now, get together with other people in your local area, and make sure you have something to invite to. And remember, every time a product launches, your database resets. There isn't anybody that has heard about the product yet out there, okay? So your database resets.
Yes, and it's good. Okay, get in the Telegram, have fun, and get ready to have a great, great time. We love you. We're so excited for you. And here comes teacher somebody.
They
Oh, it looks like Angie. Is Angie our teacher today? She's in the right there. Oh, all right. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. We'll see you. If you're not there live, make sure you're in the Telegram group. If you want to be connected, please get in there, be connected, and make sure you're at the next event. It's going to be mid-March, and we love you to pieces. Bring extra room in your suitcase because you're going to want to bring stuff back. All right. Love you all. See you. Thank you. Good night, everybody.